Meetings with federal transit officials get underway in Washington, D.C. this week as construction on the multi-billion-dollar rail system is stalled until an archaeological survey is complete. Tonight, KITV4's Catherine Cruz takes a closer look at one of the high-tech tools archaeologists are using to map out the 20-mile-long route.
It's a sequence that's being repeated from Kapolei to Ala Moana. These work crews are working in tandem. Surveyors mark out the area where rail utilities and support columns will go along the route. Archaeologists follow up with ground-penetrating radar.
It only identifies anomalies. It doesn't tell us what's there.
The system looks a lot like a lawnmower, but it shoots energy waves down below the surface and records signals that come back up at different rates. So far, it's been able to give archaeologists a glimpse anywhere from 3 to 6 feet down below before they open up the ground.
So we're basically working on a catalog of different signatures we're trying to put together. Right now, we don't have that completely. We're still being surprised by what we find.
The radar has been helpful in identifying where underground utilities are located. It's particularly useful now as the crew heads into the urban core. But no one really knows what they'll find until crews actually open up the ground. Last week, the first bone fragment was found on Halekawila Street, and more time-consuming hand digging and sifting is expected.
What we're dealing with here out in Kaka'ako is very different types of sediments. You've got multiple layers of fill, and we're also very close to the water table, things that all kind of inhibit the usefulness of GPR.
When the work is complete, it'll be the most comprehensive study to date of what's beneath the ground, thanks to the improvements with low-frequency technology.
Very low frequency, more than a cell phone, but not that much more.
A test of a cutting-edge tool, not yet standard in the field of archaeology.
Now, years ago, Hawaiian groups expressed some concern about whether the radar was invasive on Ibi Kupuna. Some groups are sensitive to the X-raying or photographing of human remains, but again, this is not what's involved in this process. Paula, Angie?
All right, thank you so much, Catherine.